YouTube, TNC, Nihonhut Consortium. Hello. Or should I say good morning? What time is it? I believe it's, 10:09. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. How's everybody doing? Graveyard, I believe I said that already, but I am about to play a brand new indie game for you guys, or it's a source mod remake of Dear Esther. Now, before we get into this, I just want to let you know that it's a game, but it's not a game. It's a visual experience, it's a story. A man stranded on an island and telling a story. So, it's more of a relaxing let's play than anything. So, let's get started. Alright. We're loading up. It's been a while since I've really sat down and recorded something.
Dear Esther, the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck.
Wow.
I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Alright then. Okay, so I can zoom in. God, it's a beautiful game. Only on PC. Ooh. What was that? What was that? Ew. Gross. Interesting. Interesting. Somebody's gonna throw a rave in here. Neon paint. Let's do it. Nothing much in here, is there? YouTube, what do you think about indie games? You like indie games? I mean, the great thing about indie games is the production value is always really good, but also the price of the game. The price of the game is always fantastic. Well, if it's $15 or under, fantastic price. I won't pay over more than that for an indie game, though. But post comments below, rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your favorite indie game is. I'm really attached to Limbo myself. Limbo's always been a favorite one of mine. I guess this is kind of an indie project mod more than an actual indie game, because it is running off the Half-Life engine, right? Well, I can't jump. I can't sprint. Interesting. Okay. Well, we're gonna go along this path and see if we find anything. Just look at the grass. The weeds. Amazing. Let's go on in the water. See if we can play around. How far into the water can we go? Whoa. What is that all about? What is that all about? I'm done. Ain't doing that. Flashbacks right there. Someone texted me. Oh, Disturbed texted me. Say hi to Disturbed, everybody. Hi, Disturbed. Let me let him know that playing a game for Nihonhut. Oh, he got me a birthday present. My birthday's Monday, Nihonhut. I am turning 26, March 19th. Yeah, I know, big day, right? The birthday after the 25th. Let's see here. Basically saying, playing a game for Nihonhut. Say hi. Thanks for the present. Appreciate it. Man, if only there was some fish left in those cartons. It'd be great. Alright, let's see here. Is there really no way to run? Man, this guy's... exploration. Ooh. What's back here?
Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
So I'm shipwrecked. But I don't know anything other than that. I guess he's going to explain the story of what happened. Maybe that's what the images are on the ground or in the water. It looks like ships and scripts and maps when you go in the water. What is this? Is this a map of some sort? Okay, so I'll swirl around. Boom. Okay. Oh, I'm not going up there. Go around this way, I guess. See what's...
Dear Esther, I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Oh my god, this is some deep stuff. Some deep stuff. There's some deep water. I'm balls deep in the water. It's weird. It's weird. Guess I'm going back. Yeah, don't go back under the water. It's scary under there. Okay, let's take a look. Trekking back. Disturb says hello, Nihonhut. So I hope you guys are enjoying Snowbushy's Mass Effect playthrough. It's his first. Started off kind of rough, but then he started opening up to you guys around episode 4. But Mass Effect 3 seems to be a fun game. At the same time, I hope you're enjoying our new Left 4 Dead playthroughs. I got about 4 more custom maps I'm going to put up on YouTube that we recorded. It's Poon, Creepy Guy, Disturbed, Snowbushy, Kabi, a bunch of different people and myself played through it. So we got every episode will have a different team of guys, but team of guys that we are not gangbang oriented. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. But there'll be more videos up, and you guys will enjoy them, I'm sure. Alright.
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
Is that the tower AT&T tried to buy from T-Mobile and
When
lost all that
someone
money?
had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
I'll tell you one thing, YouTube. This game is relaxing. Okay, so there's two different routes. Is there two different routes here? Just look at the detail on this brush. It's the little things that make me happy.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
There's a boat. Wonder if that's my boat. Doubtful. It's wishful thinking.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Okay, so I'm making the assumption that he's stranded and he's writing to Esther about his journey before he became stranded. What's that noise? I hear my heartbeat, but I also heard a radio. What the hell was that? God, I'm always going crazy. It's the last thing I want to show YouTube is that I'm nuts. Let's see here. Going into a cave. This ought to be fun.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why? Asked the farmers. Why? Asked Jacobson. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
Am I gonna come out at the boat? Hopefully that's what that metal sound was. 'Cause that didn't sound like rock.